Okay, how's everyone doing today? Let me get this started on Twitch as well. And just bear with me for a moment. Just being forced to sign back into one of the dashboards and it's being a pain, so just give me a second here. Okay. How we looking? Everything fine so far? Lem, Maricat, Warpcore, Nick, Mac, Johnny, Naz, Apophis, Steel, Waldo, Phantom, Ken. How's it going? Archmagos? Ice Knight? How old am I now? 29. Lonnie, how's it going? John? Jay? Okay, so let me get the game pulled up here. Infinity Lockbox, okay, got it. Gonna be starting up a giveaway here in the CasualSAB Discord. We're gonna have this run for an hour, so let me get us over to the correct setting here. I've been playing around with OBS a little bit, just trying to figure some things out, trying to improve the quality. I need to figure out with this overlay here, I need to figure out how to fill that gap right in the center there. I was thinking, do I put like the builds logo there? But I don't know, some stuff I need to figure out. But I was inspired by Mixstud and want to improve the like what you guys see on screen, and it's been suggested also that I get an animated background. But we are going to have a giveaway here starting up courtesy of a Boggle. So let me get that started here. And we do have some giveaways ending in about 2 hours as well. On the CasualSAB Discord, that's a T6 coupon and 3 T6X upgrades. And over on the Builds Discord, that is 4 hours for that Breen Kethzar. Big 29, thank you. Thank you. Spencer doesn't look a day over 50. Terrible. The right-hand side looks very Fortnite. Yeah, so I was playing around with Restream, and of all of the options they had, that looked to be the best. But if you guys don't like how it looks, yeah, let me get this set up, and then I'm going to show you guys what the Restream options are. Because I would like some feedback there for what you guys think is going to be best. Okay. So let's get this new giveaway started up here. Yeah, the chat is a little bit big there. So Boggle has a T6 Infinity ship up for grabs to honor their dog passing away. So this is going to be going up here, and it's going to be running for the next hour. Chat's a bit hard to read with contrast. Okay. Okay. Let's get that sorted out real quick. Where do I need to go here? Hold on. 18 years old. Jeez. Grumpy. How's it going? Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, Johnny. Okay, I'm gonna bring this restream over for a moment. And okay, so that's the exact same one I was just on. Chat settings. Yeah, so they have Fortnite Blue. I guess just leaving it the default is probably going to be better for what we're doing here. Yeah. I think I have to turn this off and then back on to get it to update the chat. Let me do that quick. So today we're getting some victory royals, right? Yeah. Terrible. I don't think I've ever actually played Fortnite. Yeah, so I have to delete this, hit OK, and then I have to go back in and put it back. There we go. That should hopefully apply to all of the different... Nope, I gotta do it here too. Hold on a second. There we go. So that is closer to what it used to be. Logical? Yeah. It's going fine. Your stupid comments are huge. How's the weather? It's been up and down. Do I think there's going to be any adjustments to the Corolla Trader console? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. No, it's not currently raining. At least I don't think it is. Spencer, be a darling and tell us all what's in the next Muds bundle. That's really quite terrible. How was the stream with Kale the other day? There was a bit of backlash to it. Bit of drama that apparently came of that stream, but I mean, I thought it was fine. Yeah, the past couple of years were not fun pet wise. I think last year we had to put down, it was last year or the year before, we put down my cat Emma, and then a couple years before that was the dog Mary. That was not a fun time. Forgot about that. Is the chat on stream stopped working properly? No, it's going. Do I think they will ever add the Talshar full officer uniform? Maybe in a former lobby? Probably not. I have glitch. Do your daily TFOs 10 times in one day and get the rewards. But that's pretty messed up if you're experiencing that. I would say if you're experiencing that, you know, that's not something you probably want to talk about publicly. I would. I mean, the good thing to do would be to report it, but you do what you want to do with it. Just know if it's something that you're wanting to take advantage of, that as soon as you talk about it publicly, it goes bye-bye. Let's do a Pavo event here. Yeah, he's got all the dev boxes. Tim, how's it going, Ranger? So again, there's a giveaway up in the CasualSAB Discord right now for a T6 Infinity Lockbox ship. And this is courtesy of Boggle in memory of their dog. And I'm sorry, I am a bit all over the place right this moment here. What am I raging about today? Everything. Bridger, how's it going? Yeah, we had 2 dogs and we lost both of them over the course of like a year and a half, 2 years. That was a rough time.
Enemy ships approaching on an attack vector.
Okay, the wave will take them all out. Bioelectrical wave off of the Connie 3 is just so powerful.
More bad news.
How dare I ruin these guys' gameplay with your AFK jelly? I mean, this is a high DPS jelly. What are you talking about? AFK jelly? I am going to sit in at alpha the entire time, though, so we'll see how it goes. The reason people hate on the jelly is because they don't have one. So what I found here is I want to be about 7 kilometers away from Satellite Alpha and 9 from 01, and then 9 from 04. That seems to be a really good position for the Nidarian. Like right here.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
I should be able to, I think I'm in the right spot to be able to take out both groups basically as they spawn in. Just like a smidge off. Close enough. I need to get OBS over here, or not OBS, Oscar. Let me grab that quick from this other overlay. Copy. Go. What am I running for traits on the jelly? Honestly, it looks like I need to fix the traits because I don't know why I have She's a Predator on. I don't have a firing mode, so my traits have been scrambled, but I've got Tear and Goodbye, Ruin. Those are the 2 that should be on here. I think everything else is messed up. Yeah, like every other trait on here doesn't really make sense with how I'm playing the ship, so Tear and Goodbye and Ruin are the 2 big ones here. Old Man Ruin, how's it going? Can confirm you hate that you don't have the jelly on your free-to-play? How soon do I think the jelly will be on sale again? Not soon enough. Yeah, the jelly is great for power leveling too. Absolutely. Do I know if the new trait works with the K? It shouldn't. It shouldn't work with the Nidarian. Oh, Torment Engine and Plasma Fires. It works with Plasma Fires, but it's remember that the Kith trait's busted right now. What type of isomegs am I running? Probably whatever, just random ones I had. Plasma, and then I have Disruptor Beams on. So this is like just a ship build of random things tossed on for storage. What was new on this week's update? Nothing. It was just server maintenance. Sora, how's it going? Yeah, Anchored is good too. Yep, absolutely. Andy, how's it going? This is just a very engaged playstyle. As you can see, it's very, very powerful. Super casual today, yeah. Look at him. I've got the Nidarian out. What's more casual than that? I feel like I need to just have this footage. Like, I have ideas for what I want to do for April Fools. Some of the bigger ideas probably not going to have time to do. But one of the more simple ideas was just do like a solo, like another solo video of a TFO, but it's literally just an empty chair and the Nidarian Defender. Like my camera here with just an empty chair and the Nidarian Defender, you know, just doing its thing. The jelly footage could be your animated background. That's a good point. Uh, for shield drain, I don't think so. Bob, yeah, I would slot the broadside console instead off of the Corolla. There's going to be an update to that build coming, but it's going to be done on the Arc Rail just because the Arc Rail is a bit more accessible, but the mirror angle is still better than the Arc Rail. I'm just doing it on the Arc Rail because it's a good ship. Stokes, how's it going? Did I see that someone was super triggered over your stream with Kale and deleted their characters? Yes, I did. I've been dealing with narcissists quite a bit recently. So for that individual who was just doing that because they're like at a last grasp to try and get attention, the best response is for me to not mention their name and to just keep doing my thing. Let them continue to be mad and just fade away into irrelevance.
Heads up. The enemy flagships are coming to attack.
Oh no, I was too slow. I forgot to hit the console there while I was doing the satellites. Terrible, Ranger. You have to be an adult. How terrible. I missed that in chat, so let me scroll up. What does Shiops think of this Jelly gameplay? He loves it. Um, I, I like how I didn't even say a name, but everyone already, like, just those of you that have been around for a while already know who I'm talking about. Missed the stream with Kale. Am I going to recap it in a YouTube video at some point? No, there's nothing to really recap. Um, yeah, you've all, like, a bunch of you in chat just immediately mentioned the name. But yeah, because I had that individual blocked on my Twitch, I've had that individual blocked for a couple years. Because it was a co-stream with Kale, the bans in my chat carried over to his, the chants in his chat carried over to mine for the duration of the stream. Now, Kale was streaming on multiple platforms, so this individual who got really triggered to the point they deleted their account, they could have just chatted in Kale's YouTube chat, but that wasn't good enough for them. So their response to me being on a stream with Kale was to go out and delete all of their STO characters and their account. Yeah. You mean you didn't dig into Deca's financial reports with Kale? I mean, there was no news. It was me helping him with the ship build and, like, leveling up some traits for him. Is it worth having multiple haste ship traits stack? Yeah, the haste buffs do stack, yes. Just the one off of the Shangri-La, like, I need to retest that, but the impression I have is that still isn't really working. I tried to help. It was a chill stream, you enjoyed it? I hope this year's April Fool's is as good or better than last year. Oh no. Alrook, there's none that I can think of right now. There's a lot of those really old Star Trek games that I just have never played. Yeah. Looking forward to the next month bundle. I hope it is better than the 15th anniversary. I mean, that's not a very high bar to beat. The 15th anniversary bundle really has been quite disappointing. You know, I'm gonna mention this in an upcoming video, but I joked around about, like, the Shangri-La being a ship that people would pick up, fly around for like a week or two, and then forget. And I guess my this is a bit harsh, but if that trade is still busted off of it, then I'll probably say in the video that, you know, I didn't expect the developers would also so quickly move on from it and the bundle as well, because they've Deca, you know, there's still some growing pains there, but we're starting to see a trend of them releasing things and the accessories on the things they're releasing not working right and then just never getting fixed. You know, look at the Obina console. That still resets all of the toggles on your ship when it goes to the 10 stacks and does its thing. As anything, nothing's changed. So that's like gonna be part of the point of the video too. Like, nothing's changed. There's my bonus still. 30k from that almost. Yeah, I really get the sense that they're overwhelmed, and I think there's probably a few more from Cryptic that they should have retained. Like they lost a bit of institutional knowledge. I think like Jesse, for instance, they really should have tried to tried to keep him on. Um, Please tag Commander Suna for issues like that and give them specifics about reapproved steps and screenshots also help. Okay. Thomas, how's it going? Yeah, I was thinking of doing like an entire video because I've sent some of that, but if you want me to do that path as well, I can do that. Because yeah, I can actually go test that right now to see if that trade's still busted. A big video would be useful. Okay. With the repro steps, I can absolutely get something like that together. Yeah, because it's a couple little things. Like I was on Reddit earlier today, and someone was asking about the Garrett console. I mentioned that Bordicus had responded to the issues with it as well. But that was like a month ago, so that's something I'll definitely be bringing up again. The path for addressing feedback effectively ideally goes from players, community manager, QA for internal repro. Oh, okay. That makes sense. What is Kale's channel? Vengeance God. Guys, let's tone down the hostility there. Do a video on yeah. I heard too, I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but the experimental weapon that we got from getting the Pioneer that first week, the dilithium, I heard that has like had a change to some of the visuals or something. Thank you, Ed. Yes, today is the birthday. Yeah. I mean, there was always bound to be a little bit of a growing or like just some growing pains as Deca's taken over development and been figuring things out. Thank you. I look old. I feel old. It's been a hectic week. Thank you. They're working on a stream. They are working on a stream. They're working on it. Okay. Um. So what was the name of that trait here again? Clear for action. So when you use evasive maneuvers, this provides 25% firing cycle haste. Mac, thank you for the 5. Is that pounds there? Very much appreciated. Yeah, 5 pounds. Thank you. I am curious too. Yeah, there's still internal. Yeah. Jay, thank you for the 5 gifted. Very much appreciated. So clear for action. The issue with it that I talked about the first week was like it's got a flickering when you like activate it by hitting evasive maneuvers. It'll like flicker on and off on the weapons. So I'm gonna see if that's still the case here. Yeah, you see how it's not staying constant. It's just like flickering back and forth. So that's still the same as it was 2 weeks ago. Make sovereigns agree. Oh no. Terrible. Bridger, thank you for the 20 gifted. Very much appreciated. And yeah, Thomas, thank you for stopping by the stream. Logical, I saw there was the server performance feedback going around the Discord servers. Has that had a decent response from players? I actually have Data sent me the link to see the responses to that, so let me take a look. Yeah, server performance, especially since the recent maintenance, was a bit rough. Ramsman, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Lots of notifications. The joy with the joystick so we can be Riker in Insurrection. Oh no. There'd be a lot of gifted. Thank you. If that's a bit too loud for you guys, just let me know and I can turn that volume down a little bit. But let me pull up those responses. So where did Data put that? So Data put up a like a form for people to fill out how their like server performance with the game has been recently, like how much lag they've been encountering in gameplay. Seeing a lot the same as usual. There's a few slightly worse, some slightly better. Yeah. If you're doing higher level gameplay, things have definitely been a bit worse. Let me go back to Stowe. Alex, thank you. You'd like to apologize if your jokes went too far in Nick's stream. I don't even remember what the jokes were. That this has been a very hectic week for me. So I don't really remember what was said on Nick's stream. Gibbs, thank you. Yeah. That's pretty much been my experience as well, Rachel. Um I did try. I know that people have been asking about the trade off the arc rail, mine all mine. I did try that out again, and I think on a dedicated mine build, you can get good performance if you have really fast firing hanger pets. But for just a general carrier build or just a standard build that's got like one hanger bay, don't worry about this trait. Chadwick, and happy birthday to you as well in 2 days. Jason, thank you. I tested on the arc rail with the Borg pets from last year, the ones that you can fire off every second. Uh, Mr. Jihad, I would suggest you follow the ships I have in the top 10 Zen ships. I'd suggest following that if you can. I'll put a link to that in chat. So this is still current as of April. Yeah, I'd say to take a look at that video because the best Zen ships in that video, like that still carries over. The Arc Royal is the big ship from the 15th bundle when it comes to like the performance point of view. The Corolla's accessories, if they remain as is, those are also worth taking a look at, but aside from that, the other ships in the bundle aren't really anything that special. Always like the Vorgon ship just because that 3-5 different layout, yeah. Okay, let's do some content here. So I've got the arc rail. This is a plasma CSV setup. Fair bled. So let's do some content here. Just thinking of what should we do first. I should re-roll my endeavors. I haven't done this in a while. Do you want me to do Days of Doom? Kyle, how's it going? The 15th bundle isn't a bad bundle. It just also doesn't happen to be the strongest bundle. Like, it's not a bundle we're going to look at and be like, this is one of the top 5, top 10 bundles of all time in the game. Like, it's not a bad bundle. It's just not the strongest. But there is stuff in there that if you're like really into the TMP era, that's a good bundle for you. It's more of a fun theme focused bundle rather than performance. It's not bad. It's just also not the best, and that's fine. Not everything needs to be the best. It's fine for things to be more fun focused. Any recommendations for consoles that will damage enemies for the jelly? Slot some isomags. The modifier doesn't really matter. Just slot some isomags because the plus max weapon power on them is going to buff up the damage that the Nadarian mode does. Why are people? It's because of the console. The Agony redistributor is really really powerful, Navy man. Yeah, let me show you. So infected the conduit elite public queue. I know, what a surprise. A Borg TFO? Can you guys believe I'd want to do a Borg TFO? After I fix my Bridgeoster stations? That's not Days of Doom. And remember, Jelly Mode does not proc the Disco 3-piece. On my birthday? I know. Oh, Cheops, how's it going?
The situation is...
Yes, they want me to do Days of Doom. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Andy. Cooper. James.
You will become one with the Borg.
6 hangar bays. This is gonna lag. There's no lag in Stowe. That's all fake news. As my cannon scatter volume misfires right away. I thought I'd be selected the transformer, but okay. Look at that neck wrap at the bottom right. You can see me even like stuttering around a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit rough. that net graph at the bottom right. Like as soon as you go in and in the prep phase, you've got your CSV misfiring. That's going to be a rough time.
That the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the
Um,
being disrupted. We will need to send an away team.
you got a Kith for 1.3 mil. I mean, for 1.3 mil, I mean, I'd keep it. It's not a bad ship. Only 2 CSV misfires for you? I don't know. I've noticed that as well, Nick, that the some of the toggles for the Ilios will just for that console will just randomly turn off. I'm not sure. What's the minimum amount of isomags to slot for a build? I mean, it depends on what you're doing. I've got no isomags on right now. They look to be off. Oh, you know that's happened with like threatening stance before, so they may still actually be on. Just sometimes the highlight on your bar will disappear. Okay, CC, good point there. Well, I've Dark Eddie, I've looked at that before and it wasn't doing it. So I've got 3 Ilios toggles on right now, and I'll have to wait 20 seconds, but I've got OSS 3 there that'll knock one subsystem offline. So, like when I was testing this initially, it wasn't taking them off. It of course took weapons off. Vector. 49 characters, 24 elite. How are you supposed to get them all through mining Dill? Yeah, you don't. I did that like one time a couple years ago, and I just hated the entire process of like taking my characters over to the Dill asteroid to do mining claims on them. That was rough. Nice, Ramsman. I have never heard of that brand. But I'm glad you like it. Chicago James, we have a channel in the Discord where you can request a promotion, but I mean for the most part with TBC, the promotions like rank 1 through 4 are basically the same. Yeah, so engines got shut off there and it didn't turn off the Ilios toggle. What's your character name? Dennis, how's it going? I assume this is on the Fed side. It really depends on what you're doing. Alan, thank you. Um, if you're doing like a heavy uncon setup, which is the current meta, then you want to basically just run universal consoles that have clicky abilities on them in all of your slots. If you're not doing that, or you're not going super heavy into that, then you can still do the SMX and do perfectly fine. But right now, the like really high performance meta is definitely a bunch of uni consoles. Yeah, so are you... You're not online right now, hold on. Rommel. We're gonna have to probably kick out inactives again in the fleet here soon. I'm seeing we are getting quite high up there. Was your character over on the KDF? Did I go to the wrong side? Chubs, no, they don't really. I mean, I with a chat pad. Um, I don't recall seeing anything on them, talking about that sort of compatibility. Is Heart of Soul any use these days at a budget level? Yeah, you must. Oh, that's not my fleet. That's McStud's fleet. Let me find what character is in that fleet. Yeah, I've got a character high rank in that fleet. I just had to find it. I do not know what the requirements are for promotions here. I think for that you're gonna have to ask in the Discord, because that fleet does have its own Discord. What are you at? You're at 9.6 there. Your captain rank. Yeah, so you're rank 5. Rank 6 and 7's just gonna be like leadership. Yeah, so you're probably already at the highest rank you're gonna get in that fleet. Vector? I don't remember if I already said hi to you, but I just looked over at Twitch chat and saw you there. Um, your Nadarian has been getting knocked off jelly mode when you hit fire breath. You should probably ask for a promo in TBC to be able to slot holdings when our American cousins are in bed. Okay, let's do another TFO here. So up next, what do we want to do? A reminder that there is some giveaways up in Discord as well. I did miss that. Thank you, Bridger. Health Honor? Yep, we can do that. Health Honor Elite Public Queue. Here we go. Oren, how's it going? Health Honor Public Queue for those that are interested in joining in. I guess I should be. I set up that TFO channel in the Discord, but right now we're just doing public queue. But I should probably take advantage of that. So I know we talked about this earlier, but for those of you that have been playing a ton the past couple of weeks, has performance been better or worse for you guys since the server maintenance on Wednesday? That's Spencer's second TFO today. He needs to go. Wow. Osiris, thank you. That is the variety in answers that I was sort of expecting. Yes, it is. Significantly worse. Yeah, it's been a bit rough whenever I've tried.
Go to Shipyard Alpha. Destroy the Mokai vessels before they can power up. The Mokai are attempting to flee from Shipyard Epsilon.
Your fleet had 3 good runs.
Power up the Mokai vessels and gather shipyard. The Mokai vessels are firing a servo swarm. Stop them.
Well, they just did their like quarterly server maintenance. Yeah. I mean that's pretty much been my experience, which is why I'm mentioning it. Um like the only time I can like do a solo run right now is like midnight. Like any other time of the day it's just too laggy. Had enough drive to master one ship and logged off. Any guess on when they'll run the next sloth and service sale discount? Whenever the next recruitment event happens, which, I mean, looking back to last year, when did Delta happen last year? That shouldn't be that far off, should it? You're in Australia, so the servers always feel super laggy to you? I can imagine. Oh. Basis, thank you for the Prime sub. Very much appreciated. You hate Twitch, you resub it, it still makes you watch an ad. I am sorry to hear that. Last year's Delta recruit started mid-April, so yeah, that would make sense for that to happen again around the same time this year. 11th April, 2nd May, so probably that and first contact day, probably around the same time. There we go. Emperor will be much later in the year. Any suggestion on which recruitment event would be optimal to create a rat? Romalian Tack? I love that is the nickname for ROMs right now is a rat. I would say Delta's your best bet. That's the only one that Romulans can really take advantage of. This Breen ship is pretty sweet. You like it? Nice. Hey, you may have slow internet in Australia, but you have the world's most famous breakdancer? Oh, no. New mods bundle, maybe May. I'd say April, May will probably get a new mods bundle. I'm curious to see what it is. Spencer, you got a couple of the I think you meant the Breen Kethsar, not the Kith, the new Romulan ship. The price, let's take a look. I have not looked at those price-wise. Bro, thank you for the follow. So Breen, let's see. The traits went up. The ship is still 650. So the price has not really went up much since that box has retired. You've been cruising all the local retro game shops lately, buying up all the old systems. Nice. I was looking at this just a random different topic here. I guess I gotta change the OBS to show display cap quick. I just noticed Jawa has a retro category now for like retro consoles, games, stuff like that. If you're in the US and you're looking for that sort of stuff, might be worth taking a look at that, Osiris. They also have an area for collectibles, so my plan is to start posting some of the Eagle Moss ships that I have that I need to sell. I'm probably gonna sell them through Jawa just because the seller fees on there are much lower than what I would see on eBay, and that means I'm able to, have the prices be a bit more reasonable. That's something I'm aiming to start up here in the next month or so. You want a key sale again? Console has a key flash sale right now, I believe. Am I doing free advertising right now? Yes. JK, you could use both at the exact same time. Nice. Spider, that would be an interesting Muds bundle. Muds, Deca needs your dollar bundle. Oh no. Oh. Stromgold, thank you for the 10 gifted subs over on Twitch. Very much appreciated. Hopefully those are showing up on the OBS overlay here. Why didn't they flash across? Again, thank you. Thank you for that. Stromgold. Very much appreciated. Oh, yeah. 5 minutes left on that giveaway. So there's a giveaway up in the CasualSAB Discord. This is for a T6 Infinity Lockbox ship, courtesy of Boggle. So if you're interested, you need to enter sooner rather than later. That Discord is linked in the description down below for both YouTube and Twitch. No, no one else needs to enter? Wow. Ryoken. It's very toxic of you. What cannons am I using on the Ark? I'm currently using Ultimate dual cannons. Terrible. Terrible, Mac. Hey, you're not going to delete all your characters yet? Oh no. That's going to be the new meme, isn't it? So I'm just reading some of the other stuff in chat here. So Jay, I think the reason we're not going to see a new Muds bundle this month is because the 15th bundle dropped a little bit later this year, and we just had a lockbox ship release. I think it would make sense for them to push that Muds bundle back, you know, to like April, May. I do wonder when the lifetime sale is going to start. I did reach out to Suna and ask, but I did not get a response. I was just asking, you know, if there was any info on when the lifetime sale is going to happen this year, because I've had a few people reaching out about that. And what else did I send her? Oh yeah, I was asking about Muds bundle sales, if it's going to be a super long delay like it was last year, or if we were going to see them a bit more frequently like we did in years prior to 24. No, we've had a conversation over there. I don't think she checks Discord all that often. I probably should be reaching out on some other platforms. Okay. So let's do another TFO here. Let's do something different. Gravity Kills. Everyone loves Gravity Kills. Gravity Kills Elite. Public queue. We got this. Ground? Mac, I don't do ground. I'm doing ground right now. I'll show you ground. You want ground? Ground is me at the exchange console. It's all the ground content we need. I know. Okay, after this one, we're gonna do some actual like teamed up TFOs. So we'll do like some Borg stuff afterwards. Subspace Vortex has always been a bit funky. Dan, thank you for the bits. Very much appreciated. Oh, we're at a... Did I see Hype Train? Nice. Thank you, Dan. The new trait does sync with complex plasma fires, but they do seem to compete against each other. So it's hard to say if it's actually going to be worth it, because the other issue is the new trait is bugged and is being buffed every time you fire your weapons, which it's just really bugged right now. I don't know when that's going to be fixed, but in its current state, it's just hard to recommend. Oh, this is really laggy. Hey guys, remember we gotta run these particles over to the Jupiter. Wenlock, congrats. Yeah, I mean, the most important thing is the particles. That's what really matters. But it doesn't hurt to also clear out some of the ships every now and then as well.
We've collected enough hockey particles to power the destruction weapon. Shield down. Facility up. Destroyers for fitting anchors.
I'm stuck where the station once was.
The station has fallen into the black hole. Move on to the next one.
Sorry if I'm a bit behind in chat. I'm trying to get these particles over here. I'm going to clear out these enemies quick. Never return particles is the best plan. Terrible. Okay, that one's too far in. Let me see if I can get this one. Where's the next one that I can grab over here? Never return the particle is the best plan? That's terrible.
We've collected enough hockey particles to power the destruction weapon.
I also forgot to turn my Ilios toggles on. I'm doing great this match.
Destroyers prophetic anchor.
Bit particle shaming. Where's the casual beard? I thought you were going to try again after the incident.
Station has fallen into the black hole.
I don't know. I do want to regrow the beard at some point. It's just right now it's not the best time to me. Oh. I did not focus enough on my HP at the time. Yeah, this TFO, it's crit and haste. Like it's not just weapon haste. It's also or weapon crit. It's also haste. It does multiple things. I got the boom. Yes, I did go boom. Um, yeah. Yeah, peak casual gameplay right now, absolutely.
We've collected enough hockey particles to power the destruction weapon.
Playing like a wannabe all the gear, none of the skill, absolutely. I gotta live up to the name. I'm flying the Arc Rail. It's the new carrier from the 15th bundle. It's really good. It's a really good ship.
A Zinkethi dreadnought battle group.
That was a bit early.
Zinkethi dreadnought right. Engage! We have destroyed.
There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That's a TFO that so many people hate, but if you've got a team in there that coordinates a little bit, it's very doable. The lag the lag is yeah, it's not great. Dave, how's it going? Yeah, there's also like if you have some stuff on auto fire, it'll cancel the pickup, like the pickup animation there, and it'll make you restart it. Is the new ROM Warbird worth buying? It's a good ship, not very survivable. Brit Surfer, like if you're into Romulan ships, I think it's good, but it's hard to say. The experimental weapon off of it just flat out sucks. The console from it isn't really that great. The Starship trait, like it performs well right now, but it's bugged out, so we don't know what it's actually going to perform like once it's done. The Garrett trait isn't, or the Garrett console isn't good enough right now because it still doesn't work with Uncon and Voven. It's not good enough to make it really into much of a meta update. The 15th bundle is going to be out, yeah, April 8th. Um, the Lola, the Lola ROM Dyson Science Destroyer, that's got a good console on it. It's also not a bad ship. A second. Terrible Charlie. The Flying Stars, that's going to be usually the level of your hangapets. Yeah. I mean, the Corolla console and the trade are both good as well, Navy Man, but yeah, it's the Shangri-La console, the sequential warhead loader, that's surprisingly been pretty effective as well, but yeah, the Arc Rail's by far the highlight from the bundle. Like the Arc Rail performance-wise is the only platform you're going to go for from this bundle. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, the Garrett console, especially with its longer cooldown not being affected by Uncon and Voven, yeah, it's a bit rough. Given a choice with your own money for a relative newbie, would you pick the Shangri-La, Arc Rail, or the Lexington variant of the Odyssey? That depends on if you're doing Uncon. Like if you're not doing Uncon and you're just looking for something basic for like an energy weapon platform, the Lexington is probably the best of those three because it's got a really good specialization combo on it for non-Uncon setups. It's got the ability to run a bunch of isomags. A newbie is not doing Uncon? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Breen Shield Tumbling is a must slot on everything, even after its nerf. Yeah, Lexington is fine, yeah. Okay, Mr. Out of Touch with Us, the Oops over here, terrible. Okay, I need people for the to team up with. So in the CasualSAB Discord, if you are a member, there is a channel over there, TFO Priority. So go ahead and put your at handle, your character name at handle in there if you want to team up for some Borg TFOs here. You should have access if you've got your like YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, whatever linked. It should be allowing you to see that channel and hopefully type in there. At least I would hope it'd let you type in there. Send message. Yeah, it should. Uh, Cheops at, yeah, I wish. PC only, yes, yes. What does Uncon even do? Unconventional systems reduces the cooldown of your universal consoles. Yeah, the Breen trade is a must-have. Can I do a ground TFO? Uh, we could do a ground TFO in a little bit. You're not seeing the channel? If your Discord is linked to, so like if you go into your settings and where is it here? Connections. Yeah, if you go to connections, that should have all your like your Twitch, YouTube linked, and then that gives you access to anywhere where you like have a membership. 100 mil for the Bring Good, yeah. Right now I just play on PC. I don't actually have a console. It's 15% armor and shield pen. Mac, you're at handle. I'm remembering isn't actually like Mac. It's like Batman, isn't it? Or am I think I don't remember at handles. I know Gibbs. HP Gibbs. Your YouTube is connected, but you don't see the channel. Should. Yeah, the YouTube members are supposed to be able to see it. I remember it. I knew it had Batman in it. I just was sort of blanking out. I'm sorry. Are you hidden right now, Mac? Should be okay now. Just showing me your characters in the fleet. Yeah, yeah. So the price will go up until it gets added into Infinity. So there's still some supply of it because people do still have, some of those green lockboxes that they're going to open. But definitely the price will go up over time. Failed to link your YouTube to Discord. Got you, Red. Gibbs cheese. Mac, you wanted in on this one? Can you DM me? Because it was saying you're not on. Now it shows you. Oh, you're not actually on my friends list. That'd be why. There we go. Oh, I invited the wrong character for Rams. Look, it happens, Grumpy. What are we even doing right now? Just helping folks get set up with that channel in the Discord, and now we're going to do some premium Borg content. Yes, Hive. You're hurt? You're not on the friends list? I should have asked if everyone was ready. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the I put in a TFO priority channel in the Discord like what McStud does. And I figured that was just a way to help offer a bit more value for like the memberships on the various platforms. I got you on the ins you're working on? Oh. Oh no. It's all he can do. He is super casual. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I've hit the button. Or at least I thought I hit the button. It was lit up green. That was weird. Did I pull the triggers? I mean, it was lit up. It was lit up green there, so. Here we go. Does the game stop you from buying slots when you have max? Yes. Yep. I have most of the slots maxed out on this character, and it will not let me buy most new ones now.
Did you think you had destroyed me?
Oh, this is this is perfect server performance right now. That was a bit rubber bandy. The green bars at the bottom right are basically the just like how my ping is to the server, like just the amount of issues with the connection. Really, the higher that bar is, the worse the connection to the server is, or the worse the server is performing. Poor server performance has always been an issue for this game, but it definitely does seem to have gotten worse in the past couple of months, especially like at a higher performance level.
Destroy this vessel, and
I mean, there's a good reason why you see a lot of like the really high-end focused players just sort of fall off and move on to different games because the servers here just can't keep up. You've never seen lag? Terrible.
This is not the end.
But yeah, the console question, I don't have a console currently. I do have capture cards, so if I do ever get a console, like I'd be able to really easily set it up for the stream here, but I'm not really sure I'm gonna have the time to do that sort of stuff. And that's a lot of time and resources to get another account set up. I just don't think I really have that in me right now. I think if I was going to do the console route, like to give it a try, I'd probably ask, like I'd probably reach out and honestly just ask for like a press account or something. Like reach out to Suna, just inquire about that if that was something possible, because I don't have the time or energy to build out another account. I'm gonna swap characters, so leave that TFO group. Managing rubber banding is the true end game, yeah. What would I say the meta ship at the moment is for beam overload and fire at will? That's gonna depend on your playstyle. The mere angle, I think, is probably just in general like one of the best do platforms for the uncon playstyle right now. If you're not doing uncon, it depends on what your playstyle is and the difficulty you're playing at. Like that, there is no one answer for like what is the ultimate do ship. It is going to depend on what you're doing. Terrible Markter Chief. The thing is too is I don't play with controllers that much. Um like I keep getting controllers sent to me, but I don't actually play games with controllers anymore. The last time I had a console was right around the time Battlefield 3 came out. I sold my Xbox so I could buy a better graphics card. Like that's the last time I had a console was like what was that? The 360 days? I play everything with a mouse and keyboard. Cyberpunk, yeah, it's like a that's like an FPS. Yeah, I'm definitely using mouse and keyboard. Um, elite content, Brit Surfer, probably the mere angle. Like if you're doing unconventional systems, if you're not doing unconventional systems, then a Merrick Work or Intel ship is going to be, of good value or high value to you. Okay, I'm going to invite everyone back in. I'm on a different character now. Yeah, like I played with a controller when I was growing up quite a bit. PlayStation 2, a couple Xboxes, like that's what I grew up with, but once I made that move over to keyboard and mouse, I never really looked back. Who am I missing here? Sora. Yeah, the Fleet Norway is a good ship. It's like a budget Delkina. Oh, did the winner not respond? Um, the winner for that T6 coupon did not respond. Okay, let me see here. Let me let me just mention it here, and no, they responded right there. Okay, there you go. They just responded in the thread. Didn't see the ping. There we go. The only game you play on PC with a controller is Mortal Kombat. I don't think I've ever actually played that. And me saying that has most certainly offended someone. I'm sorry. Okay. So, with this being a private team here, it means I can pick the next queue for us to have a fun time in. Let's see. What is something different? The CDPR devs use controllers when streaming 2077, just saying. I can assure you, I have tried to play with a controller when I was doing some of the recordings for this controller and some others. I played Cyberpunk with the controller, and compared to mouse and keyboard, I absolutely hated every single moment of it. Like, I'm just so used to using a keyboard and mouse nowadays. Just using a controller just feels extremely restrictive. Counterpoint. Yeah, I mean, Counterpoint's a TFO that I am very much not a fan of, but I know a lot of people really love it. Let's do it. Counterpoint's one of those TFOs that, yeah. Racing games feel much better with a controller. Okay, that's a fair point, and I could see the same, said for flight sims. Stuff like that. I've got a proper HOTAS for those situations, though. For at least, like, flight sim. Avrod, how's it going? Better Counterpoint than Days of Doom? Using a controller feels wrong after using a mouse and keyboard? Absolutely. I need to record that 15th bundle video, but my plan for today is to finish. Speaking of 2077, I've pretty much completed all of the secondary tasks. I mean, all that's left on the map for me is all the NCPD, like assault in progress style things. So at this point, I think I'm ready to just ignore those and just conclude the storyline. I think that's probably what I'm going to do today. Is after the stream, I'm going to go grab some food, and then I'm going to finish 2077. Yep, I've already done Phantom Liberty. I did a couple saves. I've done 3 of the 4 endings. I'm not going to worry about redoing it to get the 4th. But yeah, I did do Phantom Liberty. I haven't done the endings with like I have to go meet Hanako at Embers or whatever. And then like I've heard of some of the endings, but I haven't actually played through to like the Reaper one, Star, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do a couple saves, and I'm gonna try to get all the other endings done today. Like I said, ideally I'd be working on the video, but today I'm gonna get that done. Objectives, can Spencer handle it? I know. It's just the servers in general are just having a really rough time right now. I don't know what's going on with the game, but the servers definitely feel a bit rough lately. Can Spencer handle objectives? Have you not seen the solo videos I've done of like a couple of these TFOs, like Grav Kills, Leviathan? Leviathan was like a 40-something minute solo. The Steam numbers were higher than last year? That's good. I know. Oh, well, they're just memeing, thought you. Don't worry. Most of the people saying stuff like that are just memeing. When's the last time I played Counterpoint before this? It's been a while. I legitimately hate this TFO, but it's one that a bunch of people like. I just have never really had much fun with it. Too many buttons. Grand Admiral Nimitz going good?
CasualSAB is coming through a portal. Surrender to the Terran Empire! Lower your defenses and surrender!
I mean, we're not supposed to just sit here and keep Terrak Nor at a really low health level? I thought that was the entire goal.
Make repairs!
I mean, that's not what we're supposed to do?
DS9 to Alliance forces. Terrak Nor has been disabled.
Do I think Deca will help with the server performance? Only if it's like actually affecting a ton of people and there's a lot of complaints online about it. The high-end community has been complaining about this sort of server performance for a long time, but I don't think it ever actually got to the people that needed to hear about it to be able to make changes. And given the current situation, and with some of the folks over there no longer being there, I don't know if some of those issues are something that can actually be addressed here short term. Or Spencer has to do bad TFOs. Oh no.
We've conquered everyone else in our reality. Yours will fall.
How many people play in the high end? Not actually that many. That's definitely part of the issue. Because when people do get up to that level and they see these types of issues, they tend to not stick around very long. This one hasn't been as bad lag-wise so far, but I mean, it's more... I'm focused more on objectives than combat, so... I'm just not really seeing it right this moment. Yeah. It's not really that bad. Grumpy, I'm going to have an updated Oscar install video sometime in the next couple of weeks. Because, you know, SCM is being retired here in a couple months. Oscar's had a few changes since its initial launch, so... the only thing that I think would probably be beneficial, and I know this is being looked at, would be like an auto updater for Oscar. Kraust, are you here? I know that was being talked about. Has there been any progress on that? Like, it's not a big issue or anything if it isn't. I'm just curious. How does it feel that a chunk of people watching you are pooping right now? Terrible. Has there been any update on an auto updater for Oscar? So that when there's a new version, people don't have to go to the GitHub page to download the new one? It's no rush, non-issue. You know, if it's a hassle, I remember it was talked about, and I wasn't sure if there was any updates about it. And you, terrible. Hey, if you want a few more ounces of firepower, Spencer, I have fought alongside a few folks in the Epic Creator Program. Jay, can you pad my DPS numbers so Spencer and the elites will accept me? The most recent version, I think, is from like 3 weeks ago. Look, I am playing the objective here. I have transferred many of the assault teams, okay? Have I fixed my sleep schedule? I mean, I went to bed a bit later last night, like 2 a.m., and I woke up at like 9:30. Repeatedly hit the snooze button, and finally woke up at like 10:30. I mean, my schedule's a bit more on track than it was a couple months ago. There we go. We did it.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Yeah, that's a great console, especially on AoE firing modes like Fire at Will and Cannon Scatter Volley. Does really well. I hear y'all like anomaly spam. Yes, Gibbs, we love it. Yeah, it's great. Okay. Let's do one more TFO here, and then I am going to wrap things up. We're gonna keep this at around 2 hours today. Mac, were you gonna stream today? Squishiness seems to disappear as you get higher endeavors. Tomorrow, okay. Well, let's wrap this up here with an Infected, the Conduit, Elite, Public Queue. The best TFO ever. Is everyone ready to go? We all good? Rams, Gibbs. Jeez, Gibbs. Do I know the objective in this one? I think make enemy disappear. I've got a full team right now. I'm sorry.
The situation is grim.
Yeah, I hear this is a really difficult TFO. Yeah, everyone's going to try to hit the cube at the exact same time with their agony. I know.
Scanning the nanite transporter. Got it. Additional data is available.
I know everyone's going over to that side. We got enough DPS we can split this if it doesn't lag. Jeez.
The nanite probes will repair the transporters.
What server performance issues?
Scanning the nanite transporter. Got it. Additional data is available.
Thought there's a hamster strike? Yeah, the servers are not great, no.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the star
I always say I could hit 20k if the server didn't lag.
sent an away team there to
Core servers were made for 2010 still, not 2025 EPG builds. Yeah. Technically, I'm subbed to you on YouTube, so you can use my IRL name. I don't. There's too many names for me to remember. I was updating the member list again recently. There's it's I have a very good issue of there's so much going on there, like so many names. 397 no, even more. 415 lines, and this still needs to be updated because I think I'm missing a few that popped up in the past day or so. I can't remember all the names. The list has gotten quite lengthy. I feel bad about not being able to remember all the names, but I can't remember 400 names. I'm sorry. Phil, how's it going? Is it true that the Khitomer Alliance 3 ships are no longer available? They're in a Muds bundle. The old Khitomer Alliance ships are in a Muds bundle. Dark Eddie, sometimes you don't remember your own name? Terrible. How many likes are we missing? I don't know. Yeah, Chronophage is actually really good. Terrible. Just shows no appreciation for his community. Oh, I wasn't showing my screen. So I'm showing you guys the members list, and you guys don't even have the ability to see it. Lem, thank you for the 50, very much appreciated. Happy birthday, big guy. Enjoy the last year of your 20s. You'll be as old as Cheop soon. Oh no. It's hard to remember all the names. It's hard. And thank you all for the happy birthdays. That is greatly appreciated. How long to say them all, Spencer? Oh no. Since you're wrapping things up, I'm going to get back to story missions. Grumpy, thank you for stopping by, and thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Robert. Thanks, Jim. Remember, when you hit 30, you will join Triz on the old age list. It's fine. Lem is a friend. 30 is old. Apparently. According to chat. Valerie, thank you. 29 is the new 50. Dark Eddie, you're ancient? Oh no. All of you are young. $75. We've been playing together for a long time, David. Time has certainly flown by, especially since the early days of TBC. Okay, who should we raid on the Twitch side here? Sorry, Ramsman. 29, one of Stowe's youngest players. Not entirely true. I've looked at the analytics. Let me see if I can get this to a page that is fine for me to show. I've looked at the analytics on YouTube. It tells you the age and gender and all that sort of information. So 13 to 17 is 0%, 18 to 24 5.6, This is the last 28 days. Let's do lifetime. Okay. So yeah, there's the demographics information for like who's watching the content. Yeah, okay. That there's not too many that are really young. 18 to 24 is 6.9%. 25 to 34. The 35 to 44 is the biggest group there. 37.9. Damn, this channel is a total sausage fest. Yes. Yes, yes it is. Is that really surprising? 59 would put you in 8.5%. 1.1% is over 65. And country-wise, US, UK, Germany, Canada, then Australia. Germany surprisingly does manage to come out above both Australia and Canada combined. Yeah, it's been an interesting week, Chris, but I think next week things are gonna be a bit spicy, especially around the first, but yeah. Indeed. So I've heard. Okay, so on the Twitch side, I don't really see many live. This person's got No Man's Sky as their thing, so I can't even see what they've got. Seeing if there's anyone I know that's streaming. Thank you, Johnny. How can anything be spicy after the drama this week? Terrible, Ryoken. Hey, I'm trying to not name names, okay? Are you my only French viewer? Let me see here. How many French viewers are there? 0.5%. Yeah, April 1st is coming up. I had some ideas and some of the bigger things that I wanted to get done. I just am not going to have time to do, but I've got some alternative plans. Oh no. Oh no. People keep dropping names. Terrible. Okay. This person's having their birthday too, so we're gonna raid Rabid Legend on Twitch. I've never interacted with them before, but let me send folks over there. Again, thank you all for tuning in and for the birthday wishes. I Apophis, that's just more of a, for anyone that's not, that's more of a given at this point. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. There's the raid out on Twitch. Okay, raid is out on Twitch and on the YouTube side. Thank you all for tuning in. Just see if there's anything else I missed in my chat. Okay, we're starting to get into drama territory. I will see you guys around. Thank you for tuning in. And again, the streams are going to be happening around this time each week, so I'm trying to just get them to happen on a more consistent basis. I will see you guys around.